Hello everybody, welcome to my channel.
Cillian Murphy, A Portrait of the Elusive. Mesmeric actor Cillian Murphy has long been regarded as one of the most compelling and enigmatic actors of his generation, a performer whose greatest strength lies not only in his talent but in his unwavering dedication to craft over celebrity. Known for his piercing blue eyes, quiet intensity, and ability to disappear completely into any role, Murphy has built a career defined by precision, versatility, and artistic integrity. Early life and artistic beginnings. Born on May 25, 1976, in Cork, Ireland, Murphy grew up in a creative family that encouraged artistic pursuits. Though he initially gravitated toward music and performed in a band during his youth, acting eventually captured his full attention. He studied law for a short time but abandoned the field to pursue theater, a decision that shaped the trajectory of his life. Murphy's early stage roles in Ireland earned him recognition for his expressive range, and his breakthrough came with the play Disco Pigs, 1996. The production became a sensation, toured internationally, and introduced him to audiences and filmmakers around the world. Rise to international prominence. Murphy's first major leap into global acclaim came with Danny Boyle's 28 Days Later, 2002, where he played Jim, a survivor navigating a post-apocalyptic London. His haunting performance marked him as a rising star and paved the way for roles that demanded emotional depth and psychological nuance. The mid-2000s solidified his status. He earned praise for his chilling portrayal of Dr. Jonathan Crane, Scarecrow, in Christopher Nolan's Batman Begins 2005, a role he reprised throughout Nolan's trilogy. In Breakfast on Pluto, 2005, Murphy delivered a transformative performance as a transgender woman searching for identity and acceptance, a role that earned him a Golden Globe nomination. A Nolan collaborator and cinematic chameleon, Christopher Nolan would become one of the most significant creative figures in Murphy's career. Their collaboration extended through several films, including Inception, 2010, Dunkirk, 2017, and the monumental Oppenheimer, 2023. In Oppenheimer, Murphy took on the weighty role of J. Robert Oppenheimer, the physicist behind the atomic bomb. His controlled yet deeply emotional performance was widely acclaimed and earned him the Academy Award for Best Actor, cementing his place among cinema's greats. Murphy's gift lies in the subtleties, micro-expressions, silences, and an inner life that radiates through the screen. Whether playing a troubled soldier, a dysfunctional corporate heir, or a world-changing scientist, he brings an authenticity that resonates deeply. Television triumph. Tommy Shelby. For many audiences, Cillian Murphy became a household name through the role of Tommy Shelby in the BBC Netflix series Peaky Blinders, 2013 to 2022. As the stoic, calculating leader of the Shelby crime family, Murphy crafted one of television's most iconic characters of the decade. His portrayal blended vulnerability with ruthless ambition, making Tommy Shelby a cultural phenomenon and expanding Murphy's global fanbase. The private performer. Despite his fame, Murphy maintains a reputation for leading a low-profile, private life. He avoids the Hollywood spotlight, chooses roles based on artistic merit rather than financial reward, and continues to live primarily in Ireland with his family. His grounded nature and preference for simplicity have only added to his mystique. Legacy and continued impact. Cillian Murphy stands as a model of what a modern actor can be: disciplined, transformative, deeply committed, and uninterested in the noise of fame. His body of work reflects an artist who embraces challenge, respects storytelling, and consistently pushes the boundaries of performance. From cult favorites to blockbuster epics, from theater stages to award-winning films, Murphy's career is a testament to the power of subtlety. focus, and unwavering dedication. As he continues to evolve, audiences eagerly anticipate the next character he will inhabit with his trademark brilliance. Acting philosophy and method. Cillian Murphy is often described as a methodical minimalist, an actor who avoids theatrical excess and instead finds power in restraint. He has spoken about his belief that acting should appear effortless, and that the audience should never see the work behind a performance. Murphy's preparation process is meticulous. He spends months researching roles, altering his physical appearance when necessary, and building the emotional landscape of his characters. For Oppenheimer, he reportedly lost significant weight, studied the physicist's writings, and immersed himself in the historical and moral context of the Manhattan Project. His ability to internalize the turmoil of complex characters has become a signature trait, earning him critical acclaim for his discipline and nuance. Versatility on screen. Murphy's filmography demonstrates a remarkable ability to shift between genres. Thrillers. Red Eye, 2005, showcased him as a chilling antagonist, proving his capacity for intensity and psychological menace. Dramas. In the Wind That Shakes the Barley, 2006, set during the Irish War of Independence, Murphy delivered a heartbreaking portrait of an idealistic young doctor turned revolutionary. Sci-fi and fantasy. Films like Sunshine, 2007, and Inception, 2010, allowed him to explore philosophical and futuristic themes with emotional grounding. Indie projects. Murphy frequently returns to independent films such as On the Edge, 2001, and A Quiet Place Part 2, 2020, favoring stories driven by character rather than spectacle. His refusal to be typecast has been central to his longevity in the industry. The impact of Peaky Blinders. Though already respected in film, Peaky Blinders elevated Murphy to global superstardom. The role of Tommy Shelby required a unique blend of charisma, ruthlessness, trauma, and strategic brilliance. Murphy's performance is widely regarded as one of the finest in modern television. He learned the Birmingham accent from scratch, developed the character's iconic slow and cold line delivery, and helped shape the show's brooding atmosphere. Tommy Shelby became a cultural icon, sparking fashion trends, memes, and a worldwide fandom. Yet Murphy remained humble about the series' success. Collaboration with directors and co-stars. Murphy's long-term collaboration with Christopher Nolan is one of the most enduring actor-director partnerships in contemporary cinema. Nolan has praised Murphy's subtlety, emotional intelligence, and ability to convey internal conflict with extraordinary clarity. Their mutual respect has led to some of the most memorable films of the 21st century. Murphy has also worked with acclaimed directors such as Ken Loach, Danny Boyle, John Krasinski, Wally Pfister. Across these collaborations, Murphy has earned a reputation for being generous with co-stars, precise on set, and profoundly committed to collective storytelling. Personal life and creative interests. Despite his fame, Murphy consistently prioritizes privacy and family. He avoids the celebrity lifestyle, preferring quiet living in Ireland. He has expressed discomfort with red carpets and tabloids, focusing instead on his work and personal passions. Outside acting, Murphy remains musically inclined. Though he left his early ambitions as a rock musician behind, his understanding of rhythm and emotional flow often informs his performances. He has also narrated audiobooks, contributed to radio dramas, and shown continued curiosity about literature and art. Awards, recognition, and global influence. While Murphy received long overdue mainstream recognition after winning the Academy Award for Best Actor for Oppenheimer, he had already been highly respected within the industry for years. His fans and peers admire him for His transformative acting, his intellectual approach to roles, his humility and professionalism, his championing of Irish talent in cinema today. Murphy is not only considered one of Ireland's greatest actors but also one of the most influential performers of his generation. Looking ahead, Cillian Murphy continues to choose projects thoughtfully, maintaining a standard of artistic integrity that sets him apart. Whether returning to Tommy Shelby for a future Peaky Blinders film, collaborating again with Nolan, or exploring new challenges, audiences worldwide await his next transformation with anticipation. His career is a reminder that true artistry thrives not in noise or spectacle, but in dedication, sincerity, and the courage to stay authentic in a demanding industry. Cillian Murphy, Beyond Stardom, a deeper exploration, early career and theatrical roots before becoming a cinema icon. Murphy's foundation was built in the theater, a medium he has never abandoned. His breakout in Disco Pigs, 1996, not only launched his acting career but also forged a long creative partnership with playwright Enda Walsh. The raw, frenetic energy he displayed in the role showcased Murphy's fearless approach to emotionally demanding characters. Over the years, Murphy has returned to the stage for critically acclaimed productions such as Misterman, 2011, a one-man performance that pushed his physical and emotional limits. The Seagull and The Shape of Things, where he refined his craft in classical and contemporary theater. Theater, for Murphy, is a grounding force, a place where he reconnects with the essence of acting. The art of transformation. One of Murphy's most defining traits is his physical adaptability. Without relying on heavy prosthetics or extravagant makeovers, he subtly alters his body language, posture, and presence for each role. In Batman Begins, he crafted a sinister, cerebral villain whose calmness made him even more unsettling. In Breakfast on Pluto, Murphy transformed into Kitten Braden, embracing fragility and flamboyance with extraordinary sensitivity. In The Wind That Shakes the Barley, his youthful idealism gradually turns into hardened resolve, reflecting Ireland's painful struggle for independence. In Oppenheimer, he embodied the gaunt, haunted psychological complexity of a man who changed the world and paid the emotional price. His transformations often feel invisible, seamless, internal, and deeply psychological. An unconventional leading man, Murphy's career trajectory stands out in Hollywood. He has no social media, valuing privacy over publicity. He avoids brand deals and commercial campaigns, choosing projects on artistic merit alone. He is known for biking to sets when possible, preferring routine and normalcy to the chaos of fame. This approach has made him a figure of fascination, not because he seeks attention, but because he doesn't. Influence on modern pop culture. Murphy's impact goes beyond film and television. Tommy Shelby became a global symbol of antihero coolness. Flat caps, long coats, and undercut hairstyles surged in popularity thanks to Peaky Blinders. Quotes such as "You don't get what you deserve, you get what you take" became widely shared, cementing the character's cultural footprint. His performances have inspired numerous artists, musicians, stylists, and filmmakers who admire his minimalist intensity. Murphy's fanbase spans generations, from cinephiles who admire his arthouse roles to mainstream audiences captivated by his more commercial projects. A master of silence, Murphy has spoken about his belief that silence is one of the most powerful tools an actor can use. Many of his greatest performances feature moments where he conveys entire emotional arcs without a single line of dialogue. Tommy Shelby's silent grief as he lights a cigarette. Jim's confused awe wandering through empty London in 28 Days Later. Oppenheimer's internal collapse during interrogation scenes, expressed through his eyes alone. His mastery of understated performance has influenced a new wave of actors who emphasize subtlety over spectacle.
Bye bye, thanks for watching. Bye.